Down. What's good, guys?
I had my pants down. Oh my god.
I had my pants. I had my meat in my hand, guys. I had my fingers in my ass, dude.
Oh my god.
Hello, boys.
Where's my space?
I've just returned to the United States.
Yes, you did.
I'm happy to be back. I took a little trip to España.
España. Kill the bulls, all of the bulls.
Kill the bulls, all of the bulls.
That's shoot the bull with an arrow.
That's how they sound. That's how their Spanish sounds. Yeah. It's much more different than like the Mexican Spanish or Salvadorian Spanish that you hear.
What's your favorite Spanish? I think mine might be Mexican.
I like Mexican. Mexican Spanish to me is the easiest to understand.
Oh, it's easy.
Who else speaks Spanish?
It's like that.
Like what other countries?
Lots of countries.
Yeah,
like,
Argentina.
It's too many to even mention, bro. Argentina,
El Salvador, Honduras,
Laos. I was going to say Laos. Not Laos.
Vietnam.
Salvador.
Peru. Fucking Laos.
Scotland.
I think I'm going to go with the El Salvadorians.
El Salvadorians?
Yeah.
El Salvadorians, they also kind of sound like these.
Yeah.
But less. It's more like...
Nah, they don't really have like a lisp like the Spanish. The Spanish legitimately speak with like proper Spanish is with a lisp.
Yeah. El Salvadorians, I think they just combine they don't pronounce all of the accents in the word.
Yeah.
It's like slang like I go over here. Like,
But it's
Spanish.
And I go over here.
And I go over here and I go over there. but translate that to Spanish.
Oh my god.
So so I have a fun / unique experience there. So I was on Google Maps looking for places to eat, right? Mm-hmm. In Spain, something that's very popular to eat over there is called tapas. And it's just, tapas are basically tapas.
in
It's
España.
little servings of different kinds of food. And every place has different kinds of tapas. And it can be like seafood or like chicken or beef, just prepared different ways. It's just little servings for people to share.
It's like a little sampler platter.
Yeah. And you get it when you're with somebody just to share, right? And it's called tapas.
Did they get it from Chili's?
It
sounds like a sampler platter from Chili's.
The European version of Chili's. That's
All right. Do for 25.
Another thing America created.
Another thing America. But imagine every single place has tapas, right?
Okay.
Like there's lots of different kind of independent places. And I found this place with amazing reviews on Google, and I was like, all right, let's walk over there. It's 15 minutes away. Mm-hmm. All the reviews are like, oh my God, the food's so good. The food's amazing. Amazing atmosphere. We get there. I kid you not. There are penis drawings all over the wall.
Okay.
There's penis paintings all over the wall.
Okay.
Were they cool? Were they cool looking paint? Like, were they different?
I'll show you guys a picture right now.
He's throwing the
different
penises.
styles, like different art styles and shit.
There was a bunch of different art styles of penises. It's like,
cool.
It was almost like a penis museum, and I was like, bro, the reviews said
They didn't say nothing about
this.
They didn't mention this at all.
I swear to God.
I'm pretty sure like when every time you leave, they're like, don't talk about the penises. Let it be a
On
surprise.
your way out. Oh, there's penises drawing on all the
everywhere.
restaurants in España.
Right, it's what we're known for.
This is normal. What you don't have penis drawings on the restaurants in the U.S.?
Bro, I swear to God.
Sally sells Caesars by the seashore.
Let me see if I can find it, bro.
Oh, dude, I love that.
That's hilarious.
I used to work at a restaurant, and they had like a room where they would do like parties. It would be like big get-togethers or whatever. And they had a room like that, but with bunnies.
I'm about to say, it shocked me.
It was like rabbits. No, it wasn't that shocking. It was just rabbits.
Are you talking about the rabbit room?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It was pretty
remember
cool.
that place.
So that's what I'm picturing.
This
those
is
penises.
no, this is not like the rabbit. This is like
Yo, what?
I gotta see
Whoa. Okay, that is not as artistic as I thought it would be.
This was just a
That's
guy.
crazy.
Catch a glimpse of these.
go
glimpses.
ahead. Well, you can't.
Oh, these are just like drawings that people did.
That's a dig. That's just a straight dig.
This is
Yo,
a
they're drawing
straight dick.
schlongs too.
They're drawing
Just a bunch of
monsters.
schlongs.
These are halfway down their thigh.
Yeah.
Those are ladies drawing that shit.
Who,
I can tell.
Who did this? You know what that looks like? That looks like one person has just been doodling men with their penises out and putting them up. That doesn't even look
And then
like...
they open the restaurant.
Yeah.
that's
Men
not-
they're inside of his apartment that he just fucked.
They're not even painted or anything. They're just...
They're not. They're little doodles.
Like
They're
he was
just
like,
doodles.
like he was like, let me draw you naked.
Yeah. Stay right there, Guillermo.
be my meals.
Beautiful. In the sunlight.
It was so funny though. Like when we were there, a group of old ladies pulled up, and I swear they were legitimately. The youngest one was probably like 75. All of them were like in their 80s, late 70s, and they all pulled up there to eat dinner. And I was like, bro, these old ladies are over here
Staring at dicks.
staring at these dicks the whole time.
They've probably been going there for decades, dude.
There were
Yeah.
so
It's the
many
girls'
of them.
night spot.
There were so many of them that they congested the fucking entrance.
Wow.
The owner had to come out because they were at the bar area, which was right in the entrance. The owner had to come out and be like, hey, like move.
I actually love that.
That's kind of fun.
It was
You
hilarious.
don't see a lot of old ladies hanging out like that here in the U.S. You see maybe 2 or 3 of them. And they got their husbands with
Bro,
them every
people
time.
hang hard over there. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool. They hang hard. Like when they link, they link.
I've heard, in Europe, they hang pretty damn hard. In France and all that stuff.
Yeah.
They hang fucking hard. We're gonna take 2 hours off and go have some tea and
Bro, everything over
Tapas.
there was shut down at like 3:00 and then open again at like 5 or 7.
What the fuck?
I don't
Everything.
think I like that though.
So,
Like,
so they go work or like what's the
they go
deal?
on break. They
They
hang
go.
out.
It's called like
their break is at
siesta.
3,
Yeah,
and they give
it's called siesta. So they go home and they like cook dinner and they eat with their family and then that's it.
They go home. They have enough time to go home.
Yeah,
Where they
bro.
live?
It's 2 hours. Well, they probably walk down
think
the
about
street.
it. Everything over there is smaller and public transportation is very good. So
Yeah.
you can easily get home over there in less than like 30 minutes, bro. You don't need a car. No one, barely any people over there own cars.
Because I know that they don't have a lot of cars over there, but I would think that would make it harder because you got to walk to the train stop.
But
and
everything's
walk
short.
from the
Everything's
train.
like
Everything's- bro,
yeah, everything's
guess
not that
so.
far away.
I go to my neighborhood.
Ideally,
It takes
right?
me like a minute on the
Yeah.
train to get over there.
You walk a 10-minute ride, 10-minute walk from the train station either way. That adds like 20 minutes to your commute. 30
I'm not sure
minutes.
if I'd like that, like a walkable. I just walk clean out of my apartment. And
That's
I'm-
but that's
sounds-
why they're so fit. That's
Yeah.
why they're
That sounds-
always like
that sounds
in shape.
amazing though,
That
bro.
sounds- I don't
Not
know,
needing a
it's-
car.
But I like my personal space, man. Sometimes I like to be out here and there's nobody walking around. Like I don't
Yeah.
imagine you walk right outside and it's like a busy street and there's people just walking by.
You
and
just gotta
talking
deal
on
with
the
it,
phone.
man.
Yeah,
You're a true
Or get out
American.
of
You like your
España.
car.
I like my car and I like my space.
I like my space in my car.
Leave
6 feet.
España.
Keep away from me.
It's
Keep
not for
away
you.
from me.
Yeah.
I also saw. I didn't see a chick getting robbed, but I saw the aftermath of her robbing.
Was
Or
it
just
like
I saw her-
screaming stuff.
No, so we were walking on like a boardwalk in Barcelona, and this chick's backpack, like the back part of it, was zipped open.
Yeah.
And this other dude, another tourist, pointed out. Like, he was like, "Excuse me, miss, like your backpack is open."
Oh.
And then she stopped, and like she was like, "Huh?" And then she opened her backpack, and like she saw that it was like unzipped, and she started looking through it, and then she started doing like patting down her pants, and then she walked out to the side because there was a lot of people walking on this boardwalk, and then she was like looking for something. So I was like, "Damn, they fucking licked her shit."
she was a
bro."
tourist?
I'm pretty sure she was a tourist.
Okay.
She looked
kinda
like she was
crazy.
Spanish, but she was a tourist.
That's tough, man.
These guys are really magicians, dude. They really like.
not feel someone pulling on your bag.
They're
Well, because
super
your
slick
backpack,
about it.
it's no one could tell, bro. With a backpack, you could easily just zling,
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, man.
There's a guy in front of her just like, whoa, over here, miss, over here.
waving his dick in front of her. Spanish dick.
Like, it's good dick. Yeah, good penis.
Ooh, I'm
Have
distracted.
you seen those videos when they pickpocket them? It's crazy, dude.
Bro,
Yeah.
They're
yeah, man.
real slick. It'll be like 4 people. And they'll do, but something like that, they just unzip your shit. But I'm
Yeah.
talking about like when they bump into you and take your phone like out of your pocket.
Dude, I told my girlfriend if Spanish motherfucker touched me, I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, if too many people start swarming me, you
I
better
swear.
put your hands out and do like a circle and fucking swing on everybody.
Was there ever a moment that you were like walking around that you're like, oh,
might happen.
this is sketchy?
Nah, it feels pretty safe around over
Okay.
there. Not nearly
good.
as safe
Where
as
in
like,
Spain were y'all?
we went to Madrid and we went to Barcelona.
Oh, Barcelona.
I like Barcelona a lot more. Madrid, I think, is very much like
Uppity up.
it's very much like a like traditional city, and I think you should really only go there if you appreciate like the culture and history of Spain.
Like the architecture. And shit.
Yeah, I mean the architecture you can appreciate anywhere. I'm talking more about like the history of like the royal family and like the history of like the kingdom of Spain, stuff like that.
Did you see any of the stadiums? The soccer stadiums?
No, but we walked right by the what is the big one? It's called Spotify Stadium.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
the Camp Nou in
Spotify.
Barcelona.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we walked right by that.
Fucking Barcelona sold their whole soul to Spotify. Jesus
I fuck with
Christ.
Barcelona's nice though, man. It's real.
Yeah.
It reminds me of almost like it's like New York, but it feels a lot safer than New York.
Are they playing soccer like crazy over there? I know they love soccer in Spain and in Brazil.
I didn't really because I was so centrally located in the city. I didn't see many like soccer fields, but people over there are obsessed with soccer.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah,
it was. You probably saw mad jerseys and like a bunch of shit.
Yeah, like we met up with my girlfriend's cousin. They live out there in Barcelona, and her man was telling us he was asking me if I like soccer, and I was like, sadly, I don't. I
You
just
got family everywhere.
Yeah.
All over the damn place. That's cool. That's nice to go to like a place, especially
And have somebody that you
international.
know there.
yeah,
oh
it was
my
really cool.
God.
He showed us
That's a
around
big
like
relief.
how to get around easily, and he like brought us to a really good restaurant that he used to work at in Barcelona. The food was really good. They had
Like, what does it look like? What's
They're-
the type of food?
That's a good question. I was about to expand on that. They have so Spanish have lots of different kinds of shit. One of the most popular dishes, and it's more popular like in the area of Spain called Valencia, which I think is like South Spain.
Ooh, but yeah.
That's a cool
It's
name.
paella. You ever
Oh,
had
yeah.
paella?
Yeah, it's the pasta.
No, it's a rice.
Yeah.
It's like a rice in a
Oh.
big pot, and it's with a bunch of different kinds of seafood.
Oh yeah, and like herbs and shit, right?
Yeah, a bunch of herbs and spices, and like it's almost like a big risotto, but it's like big seafood. I would say it's akin to a huge seafood risotto.
I fucking love that.
It was
Yeah.
amazing. I love that.
But
That
they
shit
put
was fucking-
beans in there, I think, right?
No, there's no beans.
Okay, never mind.
No,
I thought
they're not a big bean. They have some stuff with beans, but they're not big beans.
they're big
Beans-
rice and chicken or rice and fish.
They're big on fish. They're big on sausage.
I feel like they're big on like small
Sausage.
portions.
Yeah.
Like they don't really have like a
yeah.
lot of big meals and stuff
Correct.
like that.
Which is
Yeah.
good, dude. Low key. That's how we should eat. I shouldn't be eating until I'm about to vomit, but I do
I-
every
yeah,
time.
but-
And I'm pissed if I'm not about to vomit by the time I'm done with my meal. You guys
I need to
skip
push
me.
myself to the brink every time.
You guys fucking skimp me, dude.
Or you
what
go
was
to,
your
like-
favorite part of it of Spain?
What was my favorite part?
Yeah, like what was your favorite part of it?
I liked Barcelona, man. Barcelona was really nice. I would go back there because we only spent 2 nights there.
Yeah.
I wish we had spent more time there just because it's such a nice city, and I think it's more modern. And I like the public transportation a bit more than I did in Madrid.
But like what aspect of it? Like the public transportation, just how easy it was to
It's
get around.
it's
or,
much
like, the
easier to get
views,
around
or-
in Barcelona. I think all public transportation is a bit more updated in Barcelona, and everything's a bit more clean, right? And the crowd is a bit younger.
Okay. So
Right.
Barcelona's where it's popping at.
Yeah, like if you were to
okay.
if you were to go to Spain, I'd recommend honestly you just skip.
I always
Madrid.
thought it was the other way around. I always thought that Madrid was the popping one.
Madrid's
and then
cool though
Barcelona's
too.
like grimy.
I kind of like I'm talking shit on it, but I did like Madrid. Like it
yeah,
has
it just
like
wasn't. It just wasn't the one that you wanted. You just like Barcelona more.
Exactly, I like Barcelona more. But Madrid it has a nice scene. Like we went out at night to like a really nice bar and we like ate and talked and just relaxed. Like that was really cool. And they were playing like really good music and they have like a nice scene out there. But I think Barcelona would be. I mean, I think it's based on knowing you guys. You'd probably like Barcelona a bit more.
I want to
Yeah.
go to Ibiza.
I think I like
Ibiza.
I like the
Ibiza.
nature
That's the whole
stuff.
island.
Yeah, I'd want to go to the beaches and shit like that. I don't think
Yeah,
I want to go to
Barcelona
the
got the
cities.
beaches.
Like that's why I think if I would do an international trip, it wouldn't be Europe or something. Because I'm sure Europe is super cool, but I want to see I want to walk around and shit.
There's a lot of beaches.
I don't want to walk around like a city. Although I do like the architecture and stuff. It is
Yeah.
pretty cool. And the little shops, I do
it
love
depends,
the little
man.
shops.
You
Like-
can go to Italy and be by a beach all the time.
Yeah, dude, that Greece shit, those fucking,
Yeah.
those like fucking white cement things on the side of the hill. What is that? It's not.
That's just how their houses look.
What is
Yeah.
that called? Sartori, I think. Or
Santorini.
Santorini.
yeah.
Santorini. That shit looks beautiful.
Bro, I would love to go there. That looks
Yeah,
like my
so I mean
cup of
that's
tea.
a city, right? So like
Yeah.
it really just depends. Like when you say you don't want to walk around a city, you're thinking cities that look like here, right?
I'm thinking like downtown here. Yeah.
Yeah. When you go to places like Greece or like places like Spain, it's not gonna look anything like here, man.
Yeah.
It's complete. The architecture is. That's something I forgot to mention. It's
Old. Yeah.
insane. It's
Yeah.
extremely old. It's beautiful too. It's extremely complex. Like every building is super complex. I'm like, how the fuck did they even? Because a lot of it they had to retrofit because everything is. They've had to update it. So they took the structure of these old buildings and they just put like a bunch of new shit in there. But it's interesting to see how they've tried to preserve the bones of the old building.
Yeah.
A lot of naked babies and stuff. Little naked babies.
Little naked baby.
Is
Little
that
naked
them?
babies shooting
Naked
water
little
out of their dick.
Did y'all do any like nightlife stuff or anything, or y'all was just chilling?
just that bar or what?
We went out to a bar. We went out to eat. But honestly, I forgot to mention this. I got really sick. Like
the
pretty
Spanish
much
flu.
Oh yeah.
Like right, yeah, I got the Spanish flu. I got the flu in Spain. I got the fucking Spanish flu.
Spanish flu.
I got the flu in Spanish.
Out of the, so we were there a total of like 7 nights. I got sick on the 2nd night.
Okay.
So yeah, I
Ooh.
was pretty fucked up. So I just wanted to go to bed every night. I didn't want to do shit. But
Yeah.
I had trouble adjusting to the. I was super jet lagged, and this didn't happen to me on my last trip. But I was super jet lagged, and I had trouble sleeping. Like I would wake up at 2 a.m. and be wide awake, and then I couldn't
sucks.
sleep. Yeah, that happened the whole trip.
just
God
just
damn.
from sweating or something or what?
Yeah, just that, and I just couldn't get adjusted, man.
And
the
you get
whole
brain confusion,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
fucking your body
Where am I?
thinks.
fever dreams. Ah,
You wake up in the middle of the night.
Oh,
this is my
dude.
house.
Who are you?
I was
my house.
I was drenching that fucking Airbnb bed, bro.
Are the ACs good over there? Or are they ass?
Oh no, the AC's pretty good.
Pretty
Okay.
good. All right.
I didn't even know they had AC.
Yeah, all the beds over there are super small though. So like the bed we had is like a double bed.
Yeah.
But bro, that cannot fit 2
Bro,
Americans.
you're a giant to them.
Yeah, that cannot fit 2 Americans.
You are a large human being to
How
them.
big was it? Like a full? Was that like a full or?
It was like a full, but it felt smaller than like a traditional full.
Bro, fuck
For
that.
2 people?
I've been on a full. That is not enough for 2 people.
A full
It's
is
barely enough
tiny.
for one person.
Yeah.
You better sleep on your side. You can't sleep on your back on a full.
I was
You're gonna be holding hands.
Yeah, I was super uncomfy the whole night.
One arm's gonna be off. The other arm's gonna be holding hands in the middle. I heard this fact about Japan earlier. We mentioned something about Japan. I forgot. But apparently there are 92,000 people living in Japan right now that are above the age of 100.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
That makes
fucking
sense.
crazy is
They have one of those places that's called like a blue zone where they have a really high concentration of people who live past the age of 100, and then it's in Okinawa. Okinawa is like the Hawaii
retirement home.
It's like the Hawaii of Japan.
Ooh.
Oh, it's
It's like an island.
beaches and shit. Right?
Yeah, it's like an island place. Yeah, lots of beaches. When I was in Japan, when we were riding the train from the airport to our hotel, I met a dude who traveled like all over Asia, and he lives in the U.S. But he was like a guy from he was like, just went to Singapore. He just went to like Mongolia. He goes all over Asia. And he was telling me that he'd been to Okinawa many times, and he was saying like he really recommends it, and he loves going there because it's like Hawaii, but in fucking Japan.
Okay.
It's
kill
amazing.
for that, dude. I want to go on some trips so bad, dude.
I want to kill. I'd kill for it.
It's tough, man. I've been trying to go to more comedy shows, but I also want to take more trips, dude.
Comedy shows are good though because it's cheap.
It is cheap and it's here.
You're,
and
you're
it's,
never gonna spend more than $100 a person.
Yeah, and nothing feels better than leaving like a comedy show, dude. After just laughing, after being joked out for like an hour and a half.
After being joked out.
You just
feel
you
pretty
get,
good,
get joked. You
Yeah.
fucking joked out.
Joked out.
Someone joking you out.
Please take it easy.
Stop joking me out, please.
Leave me.
You get joked out recently?
I got joked out recently, dude. I went to see Workaholics. They have a podcast called This Is Important. I went to go see their podcast in live.
I was gonna ask you, how was the structure? So what did they do? Did they do? Did each of them go up and do 15
just
minutes
sit
each,
down and vibe.
then did they do vibing, or did they just go straight to vibing on a podcast?
Well, the Workaholics guys, those guys, it's just a podcast. So they
Yeah.
sat down, all four of them, and they just like talked on a couch.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah,
recorded.
there's only 3 of them. What do you mean 4?
No, Kyle. So
Yeah.
they have Blake, the long haired
Yeah.
with the curly hair. Adam Devine, everyone knows him. Anders, the taller guy,
Yeah.
the Norwegian dude. And then Kyle is like the producer. He's like their drug dealer in the show.
Ah,
But
yeah,
he's actually
yeah,
he's
yeah,
like the
yeah.
director and like he's heavily involved
the
in the
cockeyed
writing.
guy.
The cockeyed guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, in
was
real
cockeyed.
life he's like hugely involved.
Is his
in,
name
like,
Carl?
His name is Carl
In
in
the
the
show.
show.
Carl, yeah.
Free Carl, like in
Yeah.
the show, he was like in jail for a few seasons. He produces What We Do in the Shadow. He's like a director on What We Do in
Yeah.
the Shadow.
Oh,
He-
wow,
he
yeah,
got
I
an
had no
Emmy for
idea.
that shit.
He get into a bag.
Yeah,
I thought he was just an actor. I didn't know he was like involved in the production of the show. That's
No, he's
interesting.
pretty involved, and he's involved in some other stuff too. But yeah, it was so basically they all four of them just get around, they talk on a couch, bro. You know what they said? It was so unfortunate, dude. So, well, I did a meet and greet too. Let me tell you about that in a second.
Okay.
We were the worst selling show for them out of the whole tour, and
Oh.
they're near the end of the tour right now.
They were ragging.
Apparently, Dallas had like 3 times the amount of people. San Antonio, a shit ton of people. Austin, a fuck ton of people. Dude, I would turn around because they mentioned it at some point in the show. And we got like VIP things because we like did the meet and greet thing, so we were kind of in the front.
Yeah.
But I was like, I realized like there weren't that many people sitting down, and the show was about to start in like 20 minutes.
And you're like, oh, this is it.
Yeah, and they mentioned it, and like there was like the whole back part. It was maybe like a 30%.
Where were y'all? Where was the show at?
At Smart Financial.
Oh, that's a big bitch to be empty,
It's a big
bro.
one, but like
That's a big bitch to be
They
empty.
were selling stadiums. Not stadium. Does that count as stadium? Yeah, right.
I guess it's a stadium.
It's
an
not a
smaller
stadium.
stadium.
It's
An
not a
arena,
stadium.
maybe?
It's an
Arena.
amphitheater.
Yeah, but they were selling out like shows like that, like in
Yeah.
Austin and for sure in California, they were selling out like crazy.
Bro, that's why nobody comes to Houston.
Yeah.
Because Houston,
Yeah,
people do
I
not
agree.
buy tickets.
Bro, and then like it was raining that night, and it was a Friday, so I was like, maybe that's why. Like, I'm sure that had a lot to do with it. Like, it's raining, people are tired after work and shit.
Man, hell no. If I bought a ticket to a show, I'm going.
No, but like maybe like last minute. If you were thinking about going last minute,
also
buy the
think-
tickets earlier.
I also think Houston doesn't have a great comedy scene, bro. It's like we used to have
well,
a lot
we're
of
kind of getting one, but
we used to have a lot of comedy clubs here, but now we only literally have the Improv and like
Yeah.
one other club, and they're both small. You know
And
what I
there's
mean?
no point of you coming here.
You might as well go to Austin or Dallas. You know what I mean?
yeah, Austin is like absolutely killing it right now.
Yeah, there's no
when it
point.
comes to
There's
that
no
shit.
point in starting off in Houston. I'm
Even
going.
San Antonio, bro. Apparently, San Antonio shows like concerts and stuff. They do pretty well. Houston,
San
we care about
Antonio's
what we care about,
horrible.
and we don't care about anything else.
Exactly.
Like if Beyonce came here, she'd sell out like absolute crazy.
Oh,
you know
you know
but
what?
like if, or Taylor Swift. But if like Workaholics guys or like Mark Norman, I don't know if they completely sell out.
I have a somewhat funny story about San Antonio. So, on a trip recently, a work trip I took, I met this guy in New York. He's based in the UK, but he came out to New York for this meeting.
Yeah.
And he's a younger dude. He's probably like 23, 24. And he was telling me, born and raised in the UK, and he was telling me that he wanted, I was asking him like, oh, where have you been in the US, bro? And he was telling me he's been to like Florida, New York. And he was telling me he went to Texas because I told him I'm from Texas. And I was like, where'd you go? And then he was telling me that him and his friends wanted to plan a trip to Austin,
Okay.
but they weren't sure what the name of Austin was.
What?
They didn't know Austin was called Austin. Like they
just
saw
know
this.
Let's Get Weird.
They
like,
just saw like a city with like all this cool shit. And,
Yeah.
and they just knew it was in Texas, but they didn't know. They knew it was a major Texas city, but they didn't know the name of it. So like,
They
fuck,
ended
which
up in
one is it?
Arlington?
Bro, they booked a trip to San Antonio.
No.
Oh, but that's not
So,
awful. That's
him-
not
No,
awful.
San
But it's-
Antonio is a bad
It's,
place
it
to
not
go.
sucks,
Austin.
bro.
It's
It
not Austin.
sucks.
It's not a good place for a dude trip either.
It's nothing compared to Austin.
There's
Yeah.
nothing.
Bro, I got an Austin story right now in a second. I went over there for last weekend too. I mean,
I'll
But
let
yeah,
you go in a
that's-
little bit, but dude,
that
he,
fucking sucks.
he was telling me, imagine him and he said him and the bruvs pulled up.
Him and the bros.
They think they're gonna go to 6th Street, get wild. You go
No.
to San Antonio, you're on the Riverwalk.
It's
And
horrible.
I was like, oh,
now, low-key, the
dude, what
Riverwalk is a little funner than you think. I
for
wouldn't mind-
one
Nah,
for one
bro.
afternoon.
Yeah, for one afternoon.
really
one
for like
afternoon.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
Because you walk around there, like drink a little bit, walk around the Riverwalk.
And then you're like, okay.
They did put a lot of shops around there, but that is literally the only thing to do in San
There's
Antonio.
nothing else.
There's
SeaWorld
else.
is for fucking
There's-
schmucks.
The Alamo lasts 1 second.
And the Alamo's ass.
It's so bad.
You ever
bro.
been in there?
Yeah, it's fucking it's
Bro,
small
I've never
as
been
shit.
inside, but it's small as fuck on the
It's just
outside.
an old, like clay-looking building with a big ass open room,
And they don't let you-
open windows, and that's it.
They don't let you go to any of the cool rooms.
Yeah.
I want to go to the rooms where people fucking died.
Yeah, it's just that one room. It's just that one big room. That
I
you
want
go
to feel
into
the
in middle.
spirit.
Yeah.
Show me where they
I
died.
want to get possessed by what's homeboy's name? Davy Crockett.
Yeah,
David
man.
Crockett.
Where's his raccoon hat, dude?
I didn't know they let you in. I've never been inside.
Yeah,
before.
you can go in.
You can go in, but
can
only
go
only in the front part. And
Very
there's literally
small
nothing in it. It's a completely empty big ass room
Fuck that.
It's
place.
with like
fucking-
some plaques on the
it's
wall
fucking
that
horrible.
have a bunch of text that I don't
So-
care.
I like San Antonio, but don't go there if you don't know anybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, it's a little.
Only go there if you have family there and they need you to go there.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't go otherwise. Seriously, it's not worth it. So Omar, you're saying you had an Austin story?
Yeah, well, okay. So earlier I had done the meet and greet with those workaholics guys, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that shit's weird.
It's awkward.
I've never met a celebrity that I actually like that.
And you get up there and you're like, bro, what do I say?
Yeah, like when I was walking there, dude, I had so many jokes and like all that shit ready. I had a good question that caught their interest, but
Yeah.
like when I was standing there like talking to them, like 2 seconds into talking, I was like, Jesus Christ, dude, these are like, because I love these guys low key. Like they don't make workaholics is its own like vibe and stuff, and you know, I don't know if it holds up as much now as an adult, but I
It's
still
still
fucking
good.
love that shit, and they shape my like comedy like. You know, I don't know, like
Oh
taste.
my God,
They
Omar,
shape,
I
like,
know,
how- like,
I
what
know
think is
exactly
funny.
how you feel,
Yeah,
bro.
like I looked up to these guys for sure. Like they're all like different types of comedians, and then especially with their podcast now, you can hear like who they actually are and the jokes
Yeah.
they make like outside of the show.
Sure.
It was weird, bro.
It's so
Yeah,
weird.
man.
It's so
That's
weird.
That's how it always is. That's why I always try to opt not to like
Yeah.
meet the actual like if you meet them
Man.
organically, cool, whatever. But like if you like pay and then you meet them, then it's like fuck, I got to think about what to say. It's like it's
had to do
never
it, bro.
it's to no fault of their own. They're never gonna be what you necessarily think they are.
Exactly.
Either
Yeah.
right.
And they were tired. You know, it's after a show and shit like
Exactly.
that. No, they were super cool and everything, but still, it just felt weird being there and like everything moves so fast and shit.
I was at a concert for a rapper that I like, and it was a small ass show.
What name the rap?
IDK. And so it was a small show, maybe like 100 people there. And afterwards, he just came out and was like, yo, I'll take pictures with everybody.
Fire.
And
That's
he
cool.
just did it. And I'm in the line, and I'm like, my voice is gone because I was screaming the whole show. And I'm just shaking. And I'm like, I don't know what to fucking say. And I'm with my friend, and she's like, bro, just relax. Like, act normal. I'm like, I can't. I don't know what I was saying.
It's so weird, dude. 'cause,
It's so weird.
But it's also weird to think that they probably won't remember this at all. They have
They
so
won't.
many shows.
Yeah.
They meet so many fucking people.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't that much more expensive. And, like, there's 4 of them. And they're all, like, they're getting famous. Adam is
Yeah.
super famous. Kyle is, like, super busy. So I was like, I got to meet him, dude. Like, the only reason all 4 of them are doing this, like, tour is probably because of the SAG strike.
Did you plug the
Yeah.
pod?
So they're not gonna have time.
The pod.
Did you plug the
I
pod?
should've. And we got to get you guys on our pod.
You son of a bitch! You didn't plug the pod.
I didn't plug the
oh
pod.
my god! How
That's-
dare you?
That is
man.
a last ditch.
Come
They're
on, bro.
But you can't be that guy, dude, to be like, hey, I actually have a podcast, guys. They'd be like, oh, cool.
They'd be like, all right, cool, yeah.
I'm just kidding. But
I asked them like some obscure question about like they have like this alter ego rap group called the Wizards. They do like wizard rap.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
comedy rap. And I asked them something about that, and that caught their interest a little bit.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that was good. But still, it felt so.
they seem
weird.
like cool dudes. But yeah, I agree. I feel like it would be kind of weird.
yeah, like
So weird.
yeah, it's strange. But so then I went to see. I had an eventful weekend. I went to go see Matt McCusker after that on Saturday.
That is a hell
in
of a name.
Austin. And Matt McCusker.
Matt
dude.
McCusker.
It sounds like a condiment.
Dude,
or
so how
something.
is he? I
Matt
feel like
McCusker, Penn State.
Yeah, Matt McCusker is the other dude from Matt and Shane's podcast.
I feel like he'd be super funny live.
Bro, he's arguably one of my favorite comedians right now. Like he has a special out called Speed of Light. It's really good, guys. Go check it out on YouTube. It's really fucking funny.
You're going to plug their specials, but you
Plug
won't plug
someone
our
else's
podcast.
special. Plug our shit. Come
check
on,
it out.
man.
Subscribe in the comment. No, but it's really good, dude. He was really fucking funny.
Yeah, he's hilarious,
But
man.
Austin was a great time, dude. Every time I go, I'm like, bro, I wish I fucking lived here. Like,
Yeah.
if all my family wasn't in Houston, all my friends and shit, like, I would have moved away.
High
like,
key,
over
bro.
here.
really nice,
You're
though.
only 2 hours away.
Yeah,
Bro,
it's
they
not
have
far.
some beautiful apartments, like on the side of a mountain or something.
Yeah.
I was looking up the rent and shit. Most of them are like 17.5.
Really?
Not that bad.
For
Not that
one
bad.
bed?
For a 1 bedroom similar to this one. for the same square footage and all that,
See, I
which
always
isn't
think
massive, but
It's not bad, man. I have
like 800, little
I
less
know
than 800.
3 people there. My brother, our mutual friend Dennis.
Yeah.
Oh, Alex is there. So that's 3 people I know there now.
Yeah, dude. It looks pretty fucking. I'd like to live there, dude. You know what I did when we went? I went to Hippie Hollow. Do you guys know what Hippie Hollow is?
No.
It's a nude beach.
Did you
In
get
Austin.
nude? Did you get nude?
Is it
No.
the natural?
It's that one. It's like a lake. It's
Oh,
on-
yeah, yeah.
It's like Lake Travis. It's not a beach.
All right. So before you tell us about your experience there, I'm gonna predict exactly the people that you would want to see nude are never the ones
Yeah.
that are going to be there nude.
Well, okay, so
It's always gonna be old people.
we it was a fair amount of young people. You'd be surprised.
Really?
Okay.
Actually, in fact, I would say 70% of the people I saw were under the age of probably like 35.
Okay.
Under the age of 35, maybe 40.
Very
But
nice.
the
Now, was
old guys-
anybody rocked up?
So okay, hold on. The old guys have the tiniest meats you ever seen.
Oh my god.
Some of the young guys are packing a little bit.
Okay, cool.
Some of the young guys are packing a little bit, dude. I saw it's so weird, dude. Like, cause me and my girlfriend are there, and there's like a bunch of like rock formation. It's like a bunch of big rocks that go all the way down to the lake.
Bro, you can cut yourself.
Oh, for sure.
You can cut yourself in
You
that
need
water.
shoes to go down there. It's like true like giant rocks, but
Yeah.
it looks really nice. And there's people just walking around like with their meat out, and like
Yeah.
So we were just sitting there. Looking at the water, like having a nice, quiet, peaceful moment. And then someone like walks in front of us like with their dick out. Like he had a coat on, and then he had no pants and shoes, and he was Winnie the Pooh with a jacket on. Bro, but it looks so nice.
hilarious.
I only saw one woman there, and she was surprisingly an attractive woman.
Okay.
Believe it or not.
But
But
say,
So
it's
it was
probably-
mostly dudes.
mostly dudes. That was the only woman I saw there. And then I only saw maybe 4 other people that had like clothes on like we did.
So everybody else was naked.
Yeah, everybody else was like
See,
either
I-
naked or they had their meat out.
I've been there before, and it was not like that. It was like one naked person.
Everyone else, but was
Everyone
there a
else
lot
had
of
on
people there?
clothes. Huh?
Was there a lot of people?
It was a fuck ton of people.
Okay, when I went there wasn't that many.
But this
so
was like
maybe-
years ago.
Maybe they felt nice and comfy to take their meat. Some of the guys though, you can tell that
You to come here, you gotta take your meat out.
you got to take. Hey,
take
let me
your
see that
meat
dick. Let's see that dick. No, I think like some of these guys, because it feels weird, bro, to walk around and like people are like staring at your dick, and the way it's set up is like. You go down a little staircase, and then there's like a long way to the left.
Yeah.
And you could just kind of walk around this big like circle little bank area where like you're allowed to chill. Everything else is fenced off. And so you're walking down like long stretches where you're walking towards somebody and they're walking towards you for like a good minute and a
Their
half.
butt ass.
And your butt ass. That has to feel kind of weird, bro. It's not like a second they see you. It's like I'm looking at you the whole time I'm walking down here.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it was funny, dude. It was funny to see all these meats out.
Would
and
you
about.
ever do it? Would you ever go naked?
Well, I told my girlfriend. So some of these guys, they would have like a towel down their like over their shoulder.
Yeah.
And they'd be leaving it hanging above their meat because they probably felt a little weird. I think I might do that. I would try it, but I don't know, man.
Little toga
so
action.
silly.
Yeah,
Little
'cause
toga action.
My girlfriend would also have to get naked, right?
Or just go alone.
Go alone.
Well, most of the people there were alone. They were just like
That,
guys.
I don't want to go there.
They were all just like
That's
young
nasty.
dudes walking around with their meats out.
That's gross.
Bizarre, dude. It was bizarre.
That sounds very bizarre.
Did y'all get in the water?
Everyone was so casual. No, we didn't even get like close to the water. We got just like
There's too many dick men in that water.
I'll stay away from the water. No one was in the water, dude. There was like a little part where it almost looked like a big staircase where it's like big rock and then a little bit down, big rock, big rock, big rock. So like a bunch of little ledges where you can kind of like lay down.
Yeah, I once fell in there. I fell in that water before.
You fell in that
You fell
water?
in
Yeah.
the penis water?
I know that hurt. That shit hurt.
It hurt like a bitch because it's like the rocks. Because it's not like fully smooth.
Not at
It's,
all.
it's uneven.
Did you
Yeah.
fall on the penis?
I fell in a hard substance.
Oh no!
But yeah, it was a bunch of like kids there and shit, and I was like, oh no, I feel embarrassed.
Oh,
And I had
the kids there.
I had a fanny pack, and that shit
really?
started floating in the water. It was so
Did you have anything
bad.
important in it?
Nah.
Okay,
Everything
good.
was fine, bro. It was hilarious.
I know that shit hurt because like those rocks are like softball to like bowling ball size.
Yes,
They're all
bro.
like huge. There's no small ones. But
It actually sounds really nice, aside from all the penises being.
it was
I was
really
wanted
nice.
about.
So you have to pay $8 to get in there per person.
Oh, I'm not paying. No
But
money.
whatever. Like you're basically paying $8 to have like a secluded place to look at the beach at the lake because at a rate like if you go to fucking Barton Springs or something, there's a shit ton of people all the time, every single
Extremely
time.
crowded.
But at this place, I only saw maybe like 25 people in this big area. Like it's nice. You pay $8 for the privacy, I guess.
You can't take a picture. You like, yo, get out the way. You're in my frame.
Bro, there's dudes just like chilling on these rocks. And they have they're like laid a towel down or whatever. They're butt naked.
Yeah.
They're on their back with their knees up, just like legs, just like spread eagle.
Oh,
just sunbathing with their whole dick and balls out. It's bizarre, dude.
Getting a little tan on the balls.
Yeah, a little tan on the balls. Man. It was fucking crazy. But I it's shit like that I like about Austin.
Yeah, they have those interesting, unique type of things, and I like just the nature aspect out there, man.
Yeah,
they have much more than I think we do. Here, it's kind of everything's just flat in Houston.
Yeah,
you know, just have highways everywhere.
But after the comedy show, so like usually I would get this hotel called it was like a Hyatt by the Arboretum or whatever, right? Like it's like kind of near the highway. Like kind of in the outskirts of the city, but like on the highway so you can get around easy. This time I wanted to do one by Lake Travis. So I got a hotel by Lake Travis. Bro, it was so nice because the views are so nice and Lake Travis was like 5 minutes away driving. But so after I was like having a little schmuck, right? After the comedy show on Saturday. Bro, I was like, let me just go down this street so I can like air out the car a little bit and just like, maybe see a nice view.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking, dude. It was pitch black. I can't see a fucking thing, and I'm right on the edge of like Lake Travis. So the fucking streets are all narrow, like one way this way, one way that way.
Yeah.
No shoulders, like no U-turns.
Shit.
I got stuck going straight for like 7 minutes.
Oh my God.
How do I turn around and go back? And it was pitch black, and the hills were like so steep. Dude.
Yeah.
I was like, this is one of the annoying parts about Austin, because like on a bad night where you're tired or something, it's just dangerous, bro.
I want to go home.
Yeah, or you see a deer or something like that, dude. I would see a deer every like 5 miles, like a dead, absolutely like smashed one.
See, I've never been in like the nature side of Austin. I've always been like downtown.
Brother.
The nature side's fucking beautiful, man. It's really nice.
I don't know if I was with y'all or somebody else, but there was one time I went and we saw like a crazy view off of like a mountain and the sun was setting. I was like, damn, I would move here.
Oh, dude.
Just for this.
It's funny how like different folks, different strokes. Like I'm the opposite way. I will do everything in my power to get out of a bar night. Like I don't want to go to the bar. I don't want to go out. I want to go to the nature stuff.
I agree.
I want to see the sun.
Yeah, I just want to see that. Like I just want to walk around in the fucking like Colorado, dude. That's my jam, bro. If I had the money to move over, those two I've looked up over there.
Colorado's a really nice one.
An apartment this size is like $2,100.
God,
which is a lot.
Damn,
which is a lot. But it's fucking beautiful, dude. That is my cup of tea.
Colorado's extremely beautiful, man.
Yeah, when I was at Hippie Hollow, that's what it reminded me of. Like the complete silence. All you hear is like the wind and like some birds or whatever.
The sounds of dicks flapping against their legs.
Flip flops and someone's balls going. That was crazy, dude. These young people with their meats out. Some big, some small,
my
dude.
God.
You see some schlongs out there, but you also see some tiny little Tic Tacs.
Did you go up to the guys with the schlongs and tell them, I appreciate your
Nice
schlong?
schlong.
Congratulations.
I had my girlfriend with me. I have to go show her an assortment of dicks.
I would just be like this the whole time. I'd have my hand over her head.
You're holding your shit down.
A few schlongs passed me by. I had to tell them, hey,
like,
get
hey.
out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Scram.
Put some pants on.
The pants on. There's a lady here.
Yeah. And the fucking lady working the booth was exactly the type of chick you think it would be.
Oh
it was
my
like a chick
God.
in her early 20s with like a lip piercing and
Of course.
like a tattoo on her hand and shit.
Are you guys going to get naked?
Yeah.
You gonna take it off?
Rules.
It's-
You can't get naked in the parking lot, but you can get naked everywhere
It's
else.
extra if you want to get naked. It's $2 each or extra per person.
They had a cop on scene too. You know, low key, that kind of seems like the type of place where some bad things could happen. Because you're walking around somewhere and you're naked, like.
But you aren't paying.
You could do some creepy shit, like a woman's walking towards you, start,
Yeah.
like, beating off or something.
You could.
And you just run away.
And no one's going to prove that you did it or didn't do it. How's she
Yeah.
going to know that? Unless she starts filming it, no one has proof that I pulled my dick out and started beating it.
I have a GoPro on, you asshole.
Imagine.
You're caught.
No, I feel like that's like the safest place because you're paying money to do it, and it's not a lot of people there.
That's true. I'm paying money to beat my meat in public.
That's crazy.
No, you're not allowed to do any like sexually lewd behavior. You know?
Yeah.
Like I can't just like if someone's walking behind me on the trail, I can't just like squat down and start tying my shoe butt naked.
But then what if you get
Show my whole ass.
What if, like Gio said, what if you get rocked up and you're walking around, there's like a fine chick there. Assuming, let's just say you're alone.
Yeah.
And you're single in this scenario. And then there's a fine chick there and you're rocked up. I mean,
That's
Yeah,
not,
not
but there's
that-
nothing wrong with that.
So like,
is it, you're not going to go in. It's in
You're
front
not
of
gonna
jail.
go to
He has a hard on.
hey, lose that fucking chub, dude.
Lose that job or leave this beach.
You better loosen that shit up, dude. Too much blood in that. No, like all these dudes
Get
are
it
wearing
together,
like
you're going to
sunglasses.
jail.
You can't have that out here, sir. Like all these guys are wearing sunglasses and shit, and it's so weird not to look at a guy's dick when they're walking by you.
Because it's bizarre.
It's bizarre and it's right there, and it's so hard to not like super quick glance at it. You see, like I saw one dude chubbed up, and I was like, brother, you got to put that away. Stop that.
You gotta put that thing away, man.
Stop that, dude.
This is not the right
Oh
place
my
or the right
That
time.
thing needs to hang straight down, dude. It can't be hanging out like a perpendicular.
Yeah, that's
Your body.
crazy.
It can't be perpendicular to your body.
You can't be a table.
Yeah, that angle needs to be acute. It needs to be acute.
Not right.
Not right. That ain't right. Have your meat out like that. Yeah, but it's so weird, dude. I wonder what it'd be like to be a hot girl there. Probably.
That's why they don't go.
I bet it's extremely creepy. I bet you can't have fun.
Unless if it's like a gang of hot girls, then it's different. Then y'all could beat up whoever comes by you.
You can beat up.
Then you guys are like, like Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, a gang of hot girls.
That would be. Everyone would go. They'd be like, "Bro, you would not believe what's going on
The
here."
beach would be crowded in less than a second.
It would only take 3 girls.
But they're all trained in jiu-jitsu. They're all kickboxers. Hi.
Have you guys heard of? You might not have heard of this, but there's this UFC fighter. His name is Ian Gary.
Okay.
Right? Okay. He's super disrespectful to a lot of other people, to a lot of people he fights. He's just a fucking bitch. It came out recently that, so this guy, he's like 24, 25 years old. His wife is like in her 40s, right? So, and he
was groomed.
Listen, she has 2 kids from a previous marriage and they have a baby. And it comes out that her ex-husband lives with them in their house, and the fighter, Ian Gary, pays the ex-husband for his nutrition services. So everybody on the internet has been calling this guy a cuck for this chick. Listen, the chick also wrote a book about how to tie down successful athletes and take their money.
What's it called?
I think it's called WAG or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
And, bro, this guy has been getting destroyed on the internet.
So the fighter is paying the ex-husband for his nutritional services?
Yes, because the guy's like an expert in nutrition. And the guy also happens to have fucked the shit out of his wife in a previous time period.
I mean, maybe that shit just fire, bro.
I don't get the big deal. A lot of people are getting called out for being cucks and stuff. There's Adam 22 shit and all that stuff.
That ain't no cuck.
Like, honestly, bro.
Some of these people are cucks,
pretty
bro.
cuck.
But if they are a cuck, who cares? I don't care. Let cuck out.
I mean, different folks, different strokes.
Yeah.
I just think it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
It is hilarious.
I just think it's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
I'm not fucking telling the guy he's worth less than, where he's less as a person because he's doing it. I just think it's fucking
a little
funny.
goofy.
I
But
think
there
it's
are
goofy as
people
hell.
who will not support that sort of behavior. They're like, this guy's like, now I don't like this guy. This guy's a loser. Cuck out if you want to cuck out.
Listen,
cares?
I didn't like the guy before.
Cuck out if you want to cuck out.
I would imagine most of these cucks have to be
cuck it up.
They have to be like doing the same thing, right? They got to be.
What do you mean?
Unless you're just a true cuck and you only like to watch your wife get fucked. You don't want to fuck another.
You don't
girl.
want to fuck her at all.
Yeah, like.
Get off of me.
We've actually never had sex. That's disgusting. I would never do that.
Get away from me, bitch.
No, but like I would imagine
Go fuck
most
him.
of them they go fuck other girls too, right? I would imagine.
No,
don't
it
know,
depends.
man.
Different strokes for everybody.
Do
Some
you think
people.
a famous person like that? Wait, was he famous?
Nah, he's not really famous. He's a fighter who's on the come up. But I wouldn't say he's famous, bro.
When that come about to be over,
For real,
shit will
man.
derail your career.
Hey, that ex-husband coming up.
Yeah,
he's coming up all right.
Real nasty.
That's
man.
a damn Ponzi scheme.
You need to keep that sort of information
In the house.
very private.
The problem is his wife.
Don't let that get
She
out.
released a book.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
she just
mentioned
released
that
it.
in the book.
Yes, she mentioned it in the book. The book is about tying down successful athletes.
No,
And
no,
she talks
but-
about how she fucked all different kinds of like soccer players and stuff.
About the ex-husband though, did she mention that?
That what?
That he like lives with them and
That
shit?
you move him in.
I don't know how that came out, but that came out.
Do we know who the ex-husband is? Like,
Nah,
is he
he's just some
relevant at
dude,
all?
bro. He's just some dude that used
Oh,
to.
that's a pimp.
He has to
Bro,
be.
these are not
some
cucks, bro. These are pimps.
These are pimps, you think?
No, the ex-husband's not a cuck. The fucking fighter is a cuck.
No, he's
the
just getting
ex-husband's
pimped.
a winner.
The fighter is a pimp.
No, I'm saying the ex-husband is a pimp.
The ex-husband is a pimp.
He just happens to live with them.
Yeah, he's getting his shit paid for. He's probably still piping
Through
her.
nutritional services.
Yeah.
Pimping them both, dude. He's
Yeah.
pimping the guy and
Yeah.
the girl.
He's getting his vitamins out of
100%.
him.
Yeah, that's fucking.
These
a
are
lot of
pimps,
those, man. There's a
Adam
lot.
22,
I
pimp.
mean, Adam 20, man, he was fucking.
They not married.
He fist bumped the guy that was smashing out that chick. They're not married.
That's what a pimp would do.
Wait, I didn't watch that video. I saw it get sent in a group chat of ours. What are they like both having sex with her and he fist bumps him?
They're running a train on her. No, they're not running a train. They're
running
doing the
a
Eiffel
train.
Tower.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, and they just fist bump.
Yeah.
I mean,
And the look on Adam's face was crazy.
it's weird, man.
He's like-
it's weird because they talk so much. Like they're so.
That was the most half-assed fist bump I ever seen.
And
in
then
my
homie
life.
started going crazy right after.
Really?
Yeah.
He was
he was
beating
sad
her
about
shit.
it?
He stopped to do it, and then he started wild.
He was beating her
Well, she
shit
was-
hard, bro.
Was he? So he was like.
He was beating her from the back. The
Oh.
black dude, a young black dude with dreads, was beating her from the back, and he
boy.
hands out his fist like that for Adam 22 to bump, and then Adam 22 bumps it. Then he fucking and then he just starts going harder on the chick.
Bro, I was
Horrible, man.
crying.
Ah, dude.
You
I
could
would
just
be in shambles.
I mean, listen, it's not me.
in shambles.
broken.
I think I would be in shambles too, dude.
That's
because
heartbreaking.
like what's going
He
on?
fucks other girls too, though. But it's
not the same thing.
It's not the same, bro.
It's not the same, but the manner that it's being taken to with him is disrespectful.
Also, we're only thinking about it from the guy's perspective. I'm sure from her perspective, bro, she can't like that either. She can't.
I don't know, man.
I don't know,
No
but
way.
she's chilling.
I think she's been liking it.
Women are just more comfortable with it, so I think it just hurts us more. Like, I think there are more women that wouldn't care about that because they don't find women as gross. I find a man gross. I don't want to know that another guy's been putting his dick in my girlfriend, you know,
Bro, that
or my
shit is
wife,
so-
or whatever.
And fist bumping you while he's doing it.
No, that's like to another level.
That's wild.
That's the
Cucking
next
is one
level
thing.
of this shit.
That's crazy. And then filming it and putting it on the internet.
yeah, for everyone to see.
And that's not just like some other chick. That's the mother of your child.
Yeah.
I think they have 2 kids together. That's
I
the
think they have one.
Either way, the mother of your fucking kid is getting.
Honestly, bro, I think they just they like fucking each other, and they're like, bro, we can make some money. We can make hella money.
They gotta take it easy.
true.
Now,
kids and their
I want to
kids
get.
are gonna
Now, I want to have some easier taxes.
I mean, yeah, get
what do I
that
do to
bag.
get easier on my taxes? Have a kid.
Somebody's fucking.
you go.
Hey man, somebody's
That's what
paying for
Blueface
it.
did.
They're making money on it.
I'm pretty sure that's what that kid's for.
Damn, my taxes is aggressive.
We gotta have a kid.
We gotta have a kid.
We gotta have a
Obviously,
fucking
that's
kid.
the only solution to this problem.
I wonder how that works. If they're split up, but one person has custody of the kid, can you still file him as a dependent for both of you?
I think so.
What if I'm not paying child support? Is he still a dependent of mine?
Oh,
I think you have to
Just some kid I
decide.
know.
You have to decide between you who gets to file the kid as dependent.
Oh, me. Oh, me, bitch. Oh, me. I don't give a fuck if we broken up or not, bitch. Me.
Imagine she gets to claim him as a dependent, and you have to pay the child support.
But I think.
That's what happened with my dad. I can see why he was mad.
That's rough, man.
he was fucked up.
God damn it! And
That's
these
how
child
it be.
support checks are fat, dude.
They are evil,
They're fucking fat. But
and
then
they take
these
them out of your
daycare-
check before you even see it.
Yeah.
Yep,
that
till the
sucks.
kid turns 18.
Wait, so on your check you see minus whatever because of child support?
Yeah,
Oh, bro.
like on your pay stub.
You're fucking
Yep.
counting. Your accounting people at your job know exactly what's going on.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
This motherfucker's paying this much in child support.
That's just how it
Jesus
is, though,
Christ.
man.
That's why you got to be careful who you marry, who you have kids with, dude. It's scary to think that like
Can't shoot up the club and everybody.
Yeah, you can shoot up the
Can't
club.
do it, bro.
spraying the place up, dude. Yeah, it sucks. Like I would hate to be in that position.
Yeah.
having to like fight for the custody of your kid or something like that.
It can be messy, man.
Be dealing with a mad
Can be
baby
messy.
mama, mad
I
baby
would,
daddy.
I would like to think most people are amicable and just be like, all right, let's do what's best for the kid. Let's you know what I mean? Let's be reasonable.
You have a lot of good faith in people, AB.
But yeah, that's what I said.
Got a lot of good
I would
faith.
like to think, but nah. 9 times out of 10, it ends up people just get messy.
And think about it. We're over here talking about fucking taxes. Basically, we're like, bro, I want to claim that motherfucker. I want my good return.
Yeah,
that's all we're thinking about. Oh,
Yeah.
baby's too much, dude.
I see a
can't-
dollar sign.
Yeah. That's all you are to me.
I see walking dollar signs in a Pampers.
Sometimes I think about it, I'm like, because I have a dog, right? But that's not nearly, it's not the same level, right? Like a dog, like I can fucking feed him and they're pretty low maintenance though, man. Like he just chills most of the day. Like I don't really.
a
have
dog
to
you
do
can just
much.
let go one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
Well, I
kid,
mean,
bro.
you shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
No, you
Gio.
shouldn't. But people do it.
Yeah, people do.
I won't lie.
That's
Whenever
the
my
problem,
dog,
Gio.
whenever my dog pisses me off, I threaten him with that all the time.
Maybe
You're going to go back to the street.
I'm just like, bro, I'll drop your ass off at the park. You piss me off.
But that's how you end up with a sausage, dude. I was chasing the fucking sausage. Remember that dog earlier this year?
Yeah.
I was chasing that motherfucker around the parking lot.
Oh,
Someone
yeah.
went out and was like, all right, be free. I'm sick of you.
But with a kid, you can't do that, man. You
you
like
can't.
once you get it, you have it. And it's not low maintenance. Like you have to make sure they're fed, make sure
Yeah.
they're not lying on their back too long because then their head is fucking.
Well, you could put it up for
their head
adoption,
gets
I
a
guess.
fucking flat part. You know.
Put it up for, but that's sad, probably.
Yeah.
They probably ask you 1,000 times before you do it. You sure? Hey, you sure?
I don't know.
This is a baby. This is your baby. You sure?
on.
You
It
don't
looks
wanna
just like
take
you.
it? It looks just like you.
It looks just like
just
you.
He's
like
gonna
you.
live a whole life. Are you sure?
And that kid's imagine,
has to
bro,
make you feel so bad.
100%. One day that kid's gonna find his parent.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
even if they get like really good adopted parents, which my bet is they probably won't. Most of them grew up in group homes,
Mm-hmm.
right? But let's just say they're able to find even a really good adopted parent. One day
Yeah.
they're gonna find out that's not their real parent, and then they're gonna want to find you, and they're gonna find you. They're gonna be like, you fucking gave me up,
You motherfucker. You
Like they're
deadbeat.
not really gonna fuck with you like
I don't
that.
think they have the right to be mad though. If you had like a good childhood, bro, be happy.
No, I don't think. I think it's the opposite. I think people who like. So let me ask you all this. Let's say that you just found out you were adopted
Okay.
like tomorrow, right? And you've lived this whole time, whatever, with your parents.
Okay.
Would you try to reach out and find your biological parents?
I would try to reach out just to see, but I don't really think there's like a point.
I don't think they're. I don't know if I would do it. I think that would just open up a can of worms that I don't really want to deal with.
Exactly, because what if they're like horrible people?
Yeah.
And you're like, damn, thank God you gave me
Okay, how about this? They reach out to you, and you find out they reach out to you, and they're like, "Hey, I think I'm your parent. Like, I was young. I had to give you up for adoption, this and that. I'd like to spark a relationship or whatever."
Am
And
I
you
a
go to your
millionaire?
parents, and you're like, "I'm adopted," and they're like, "Oh my fucking God, how'd you find out?" Would you? So now you know they have good intentions, and they're a decent person at least.
Yeah.
Would you want to meet up with them? Even that, I feel like would be super weird.
I would still want to meet my biological parents, no matter what. Even if they were horrible people, I would still want to meet the person who produced me. Right? If I was an adopted kid, like I'd want to know who is this person, and I'd also want to ask them why.
Yeah, either you could flex on them or you could become friends with them.
You could tell by looking at him why.
Yeah, rent a really nice car. I'm
Yeah.
good.
Ain't you mad, bitch?
Yeah, ain't you mad, bitch?
You should have raised me.
Look them up and down and shit. Puss ass. And take off in a really nice car. Or they could be really nice.
Is that what you're driving? Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, that's crazy.
I could never do that.
You do the whole truck thing where they set out all that black shit.
Oh,
you know
my
what I'm talking
God.
about? When they do all that smoke. You ever seen a truck
Oh,
do that?
yeah, when they take off.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it. They rev the engine and make it so that like a whole bunch
The
of like
exhaust and
gas.
shit.
Usually
comes
that's like with
out.
like
Yeah.
older cars, right? When they have that shitty,
That's
when
so
they have
fucking
shitty
funny.
exhaust system.
Oh, they can't all do that? Never mind.
Nah, I don't think every car can.
Never mind.
Nah, there's a button that does it. You just-
Shoot out black smoke.
I fucking when I go to work, right? I go down the same street to get to work every day, and I see the same cars on the road. I swear to God, there's just one woman out there in an Altima. If you're listening, let me know. Texas Diamond. I see her probably 2 times a week.
Yeah.
either coming to or from work. She works somewhere where I work. And there's this other guy who I always see driving the Sequoia, and his catalytic converters were, I guess, stolen, or he removed them himself. Bro, this guy hauls ass. Right? Hauls fucking ass, and that thing is so loud. The catalytic converters are the things that connect to the exhaust.
Yeah.
So the car is just like, and he is like flooring it after every fucking red light.
he doesn't care.
I'm
bro.
like, this is crazy, right? So like the other day, like 2 weeks ago, I pulled up next to a red light, and I finally came next to him, and he had his windows down. He was listening to music. This gay guy.
How'd you know he was gay? Based on the music?
Based on the music and the way he was like singing with it, and he sounded gay.
Was he listening to like Ricky Martin?
He
or
was
something?
for sure gay. He has to have been gay.
What was he listening to? Ricky Martin?
I don't.
Live la vida loca.
Celine Dion or something.
Wait, he just said, I heard him singing. He was pretty gay.
No. Trust me, guys. We all know what a gay person sounds like. This was a gay person. Trust me. It was like some real, like, you know what those drag queen music sounds like?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like Lady Gaga type of music. Yeah. That's all I call it. Like I can't mimic it. I
Oh, my
don't
God,
know
that's so funny.
He was a gay guy. He
When
was
we
a
were
gay
in
guy.
Spain, my girl was trying to get me to go to a drag club, and I was like, "That's not my scene.
It's not my.
If you want me to do that,
Oh, my God.
you don't know me. That's not my scene.
You don't know me.
That's not my scene."
I would never.
They're just not funny. I don't find them
To
funny.
each their own. You know what I mean? Like if you go to it, I don't look down on you. I don't think one way or the other. It's just not my scene.
I look down at your sense of comedy.
If you go to it,
If you go.
It's super unfortunate, guys. But like, yeah, that type of like women humor is not funny.
It's funny these guys.
Like she ate, like it's giving this, like it's just not funny. It's just not
Oh.
funny. I'm sorry.
I
I'm
agree.
really sorry, ladies.
it's not my thing.
It's not my thing. There's no substance in that. It's all like it's pure like repetition, dude. It's all
Like
the same joke.
it goes.
Yeah.
It just to
repackaged.
play devil's advocate. It goes both ways, right? Like bro humor, like Shane Gillis, like bro. That's
True.
that's not necessarily every girl's cup of tea.
Farts
You know what I
and
mean?
dicks and stuff.
Very
Farts
true.
and
Very true. Good
farts
point.
are pretty great.
Yeah.
Farts are so funny.
Farts are pretty great.
It's hard to even a lady can't argue.
Yeah.
A well-placed fart
It's so funny.
is arguably the funniest thing.
Stinking
in
up
the
a
world.
room with a lady in it. That
Is
shit
a fart-
goes hard.
Is a fart the best joke in the world?
A fart is pretty great.
Is that the best joke, like
I
like
think
across the board?
a good burp is-
universal. You don't have to know any. You can know Swahili, any language. They will laugh
can
at
fart
a
in
fart,
Swahili.
bro. They will fart. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They'll fart and they'll laugh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It transcends every culture and gender and sex and
Religion.
language.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Because there's no language involved. It's just a noise.
it's just a fart.
And it's a funny noise, and everybody does it.
And we all know that air just came out of your ass.
Exactly.
Especially like a
Your
silent
butt
place.
just released
Like
air.
imagine like in a really silent like a church and somebody just lets that shit is hilarious.
Bro, I follow a page where it's just dudes like trying to cover up their fart, the sound of their farts, and it's so funny.
Oh, my God.
Because they're in school and it's a blast. And I'm like, bro, being a guy is so easy.
Yeah, that sucks, bro. Because what are you supposed to do? Like when I'm at work and I got to fart, sometimes I'm having a gassy day. I got to go to the restroom like every 15 minutes. Because I'm not gonna fart in my cubicle.
Do you walk in the
Blow
bathroom
up
and fart and leave?
Yeah, I can walk in the bathroom, fart, and leave.
Oh, I would.
Sometimes I'll blow my nose or whatever, and I'll do
Yeah.
that, or whatever. I'll wash my face off with water or something like that.
I'll try to make it like take more time so it doesn't look like, oh, he just farted.
Sometimes it be
I wouldn't
lingering,
let
man.
fart. It's you got to make sure. It
You
doesn't stick
ever
around.
lay one and then like you walk out someplace and then somebody walks up to you
Oh, yeah.
and you
Oh,
have it
yeah.
still lingering with you. You're like, damn, they're just walking right into it.
Yeah, dude. And you're like, what are they thinking right now?
You're in my
'Cause
trail.
Most people won't say anything.
You're in my trail of tears.
Did you just fucking fart? Am I smelling the fecal matter that came out of your ass right now?
Oh, my God.
Just assaulting their fucking senses.
Chipotle today, huh? Yeah.
Bro. People used to always say that about Chipotle. Oh, fuck. People used to always say that.
I feel like this happens to you at least 2 times or 3 times every podcast.
Yeah, it does. I don't know
And
why.
see, that's hilarious.
You get hit by the indigestion. You're just
I'm
like,
not sure.
Why
is that?
It's all the
seltzers,
talking.
bro. The
Maybe it's
seltzers
the way
right
I'm.
now.
But sometimes I'm not drinking anything.
Sometimes
And I
it
do
just
that
happens.
anyway.
I think it's all the talking and all the air that we get in
Yeah.
as we're talking.
When I breathe in.
Yeah, as you're talking and breathing, and then boom, you just get a lot of air, and then you're like, oh.
Yeah.
That
I
is
got a problem
hilarious.
with breathing in. Like when I'm eating soup. When I'm eating like a hot soup and I start slurping the noodles.
Sometimes you forget to breathe.
Bro, no, I breathe. I inhale.
Oh,
I'm not joking on anything. I just forgot. Like I'll inhale as I'm slurping the noodles, and I suck the hot air in, and I cough. And there's nothing more embarrassing than coughing in
Coughing
a
the
soup
noodle
bowl, and like it gets everywhere.
you do that ugly ass cat cough.
I can't cough.
Tongue out cough. The
So
taco tongue.
you were saying?
What was I saying?
What were you saying?
I don't
forgot.
know. We're just talking about funny shit.
Something
for
about
being a guy.
farts. Something about farts.
Something about farts.
Farts here. Something
Farts
about
here. Get your
Alright.
farts.
Yeah, I really don't remember. You were getting onto something though.
I forgot. Oh, burping, inhaling.
Right before I pointed out your frequent burp. I don't remember.
I have no idea.
I can't remember.
Fuck it.
Who cares? Remember
It's not
whoopee
important.
cushions? I miss stuff like that, guys.
Whoopee
Oh man,
cushions?
I used to
little toys, dude.
when I was younger. I bought this. It wasn't a whoopee cushion, but it was like a device, and it was like this little speaker, like really small, like the size of like a silver dollar, and it was like probably 2 or 3 inches thick, and you could put it down anywhere, and then you had like a little remote. And then with the remote, you could toggle through different sounds of farts. And like I would just like I'd put it down like at the dinner table, and I'd go to like the restroom area, and I just click it. Click the fart noises. Technology, bro.
Just
Think about
Who did it?
That's funny. The fucking person who fucking designed that.
yeah. And the farts that they come up with are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some long ones. You
Yeah.
could toggle some long farts.
Yeah, it'll
Oh
be
my
one that
God.
sounds like it's about to end, like. Like shit like that, dude. In a space where you're not expecting it. It's truly the best joke in the world. Truly the best joke in the
Yo,
world.
that shit is too funny, man.
You don't hear a lot of street jokes anymore. We need more street, like knock knock and stuff like that. You don't hear that sort of thing anymore.
I hear a lot of dad jokes.
A lot of dad jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that joke's coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dad
like
jokes are
working
good.
hard or hardly working, like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Or better.
Oh, like a dog and a pie cost are in a race.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. A dog,
A dog and a pie cost are in a race.
a dog and a pie coster are in a race.
Yeah, a dog and a pie cost are in a race.
What's a pie cost?
What's a pie?
About $4.
This guy.
I did it. I got him.
Bro, speaking of pie cost, I've seen these videos online of so you know how like farmers markets are extremely popular now, or at least
Yeah.
over the past fucking 20 years.
You
they've
guys
been.
want to BL?
I'm okay for now.
I don't want to open that queer beer.
I ain't open that queer beer. Are you kidding me? Just kidding.
Oh, it's wet.
So this video that I saw.
He ready for you.
Listen, this video that I saw, this guy goes to like a Kroger and he buys like a bunch of pies, like cherry pie, blueberry pie, pecan pie.
Yeah.
He takes it out of the package. He puts it in like a glass dish. He goes to the farmer's market. He sells a slice of each pie for $8. This
That's
is like
evil.
This is like in Oregon or something like that, or like in Seattle.
That's hilarious.
And bro, he sells out.
Good for him, dude.
Not
Good
for each
him.
pie, for each slice he sells $8.
How
Good
much
for
did they
him,
cost
man.
them? Like $5?
$4.
The pies were probably like $5-6, bro.
Oh my gosh.
And he writes on the shit. He
That's so
writes
funny
like
that you had a story
organic-
about what Gio said.
non-GMO.
yeah, non-GMO.
You know
pie.
what's fucked up? What if somebody was allergic?
I know.
Oh, you know what? That's true. Actually, are you allowed to legally do that if they catch you in like?
There's
probably,
no law.
probably not.
But like, cause you're not. Can you market it that? But you're not a business or anything.
It's not. The FDA
just
isn't
a
going to
guy
show up
selling
and be like,
pie.
"Oh, this got gluten in it."
Let's do
Yeah.
a test. Let's do the gluten test. Sir, did you get this pie from?
No,
Costco?
he wasn't saying like gluten free. He was just saying like organic, farm grown strawberry pie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit like that.
You could in the organic terms are very loose. You could
Honestly.
like free range
Farm to
on-
table.
Natural.
Yeah.
You can say natural. You don't have to say organic. You can say natural.
Made with
Yeah,
cage-free
all natural.
eggs.
I remember when I took my environmental science class, like they were trying to teach us about how to like look at brands and ingredients and stuff like that, and pay
Yeah.
attention to like what you're buying.
Yeah.
And when it says natural, I never realized that that is the funniest thing in the world, right? Like you buy a drink and it's like natural. It's like, yeah, of course it's natural. What, Like, what else could it be? It's a substance.
I mean, you'd be surprised.
Like, you could call literally, this couch is natural. This table is everything
Natural
is natural. It's made from something that exists.
Yeah.
Which is funny to think about.
It's just because they've poisoned our fucking food system so much, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, our shit.
Shame on those people that's buying a slice of pie for $8. Why would you? For what?
That's
in what
insane.
world?
And I don't knock that hustle at all.
Yeah,
I
he found some
applaud
stupid
that guy.
people.
That's funny.
Yeah.
And if you didn't realize that this pie was from a store, I mean, what do you think about that? You think
But
that's
how
a
would you
lie?
realize
You
it,
think
though?
you got finessed?
You got finessed. If
You
you
got
got finessed, you
finessed,
got
bro.
finessed.
That's true. How would you realize?
How would you realize? The pie's going to taste good. It's fresh. He just bought it.
But hold on.
He just bought
If
it.
I buy a House of Pies pie and a Kroger pie, I think I could spot the difference. I feel like I could spot the difference.
Honestly, bro, I don't know if you could.
I don't
If-
think you
if they-
can.
If they really took it all out of the packaging, they put both slices, no packaging, just a slice on a piece of a glass plate.
Yeah.
I don't think you can notice, man.
We should do that one day.
Pie for $8. Disgusting. Dude.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
How
dude.
dare they?
That's a whole meal of Chipotle, dude. I do like a good pie though.
One day I'm gonna bring like a slice of pie and see how it goes. See if y'all can tell.
You know what I would like to see that done
An
with
assortment
too?
of pies.
I would like to see that done with wine. Not that I'm like a wine guy, but I would like to find people who are into wine, and I would buy like a bunch of really cheap ones, and I'd buy like some expensive ones, and I'd mix them all
Yeah.
into different shits, and I'd be like, all right, try this. And
Oh,
if they can
those-
really tell the difference,
they
I'd
can
be
tell the
like,
difference, bro. My mom can tell the difference.
Some people can tell the difference,
Yeah.
but there are also other people. You guys ever heard about that dude who used to sell like the super expensive wines, but they were fake?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Joe Rogan talked about it like a million times.
Gary V.
I don't remember.
Is
his
it
name.
Gary V? Wait, Gary.
Nah, not Gary. Gary V probably
talking
did
about
that
this
though.
guy?
He did. He used to
But
do
not
it.
Gary
You
V.
need to fucking try harder and wake up early. You talking about that guy?
He used to do that. Yeah.
Because I know his family had like a wine vineyard or something like that, and I think a wine store, like a
He used to be like a
high-end
wine
store.
enthusiast.
A wine enthusiast.
Yeah, he owned a wine business.
Yeah,
He would sell wine bottles.
There was a
and
guy who knew how to like taste the wines and shit. And he would mix like cheap wines to make something similar to what the expensive wine would taste like, and he
Yeah.
would flip them for like 100,000,
Fucking
70,000.
genius,
shit.
bro.
Yeah, he would like fake the bottles too. He'd age
Yeah.
them and shit, and be like, "Oh, this is Thomas Jefferson's bottle of wine,"
Yeah, crazy dude.
and people would buy it. These
People do
fucking
that with
dumb rich
documents.
motherfuckers would buy it.
Yeah, people do that with
You
wine.
want to drink Thomas Jefferson's wine?
It's
Why?
right? That's fucking stupid.
$75,000.
Kind of disgusting. This is very old wine. And
I wonder how
know
wine-
it ferments and gets
They
better.
say it gets
but
better with age. I don't know.
You
But
ever
that's
had like a real like one of those strong tasting red wines though? They
Yes.
don't taste good.
But a 300.
I
I
want
mean,
Splenda.
how
To
would
them
a
it tastes good,
300-year-old
though.
wine
Yeah.
taste?
I want sugar, dude.
I want sugar. Give me
I want
rose.
my Chilable Red, dude. Made by France.
Chalabla red. I mean, how would a fucking 200-plus-year-old wine taste? I don't even know.
Like dirt.
Yeah, dude.
Just dirt.
I'm not a big
fucking
wine guy.
Slavery.
honestly, though.
That's
Civil
that
War.
wine has seen some dark days.
I've seen the
in
seen the
world.
Civil War and
Yeah,
shit.
Both
some
world
horrible things.
wars.
Both world wars, dude. All the other wars that came, Vietnam and all that stuff.
Oh my god.
Bro, I was watching a video of the Vietnam booby traps that they used to put out there. Bro, they were some quick thing. There was some clever shit.
Yeah.
They had some good stuff. It was like rigged in a way that like it wasn't expensive at all, but it did maximum
Like
damage.
what the Viet Cong would put out.
yeah, what
Yeah.
the Viet Cong would put out.
Well, I
See-
mean, that's the reason why they fucking beat us, bro. That and we
Yeah.
didn't know the land. We shouldn't have been there in the first place.
yeah, they were chilling in the trees and underground and shit like that.
Guerrilla warfare.
Yeah, they would pop out of the fucking ground. Ha! It's fucking. But there was somewhere like they would have like a sheet on like a hole in the ground, right?
Yeah.
And there were spikes on the sheet like sticking up. So when you step down on it,
You stepping on straight spikes.
you're stepping on the spike, and then your foot goes into it and breaks through the thing, and the spikes go on either side of your foot
Oh.
too. So then
Oh,
you're stuck in there
Jesus.
because you can't really pull it out because your whole fucking foot has a bunch of spikes in it. It was stuff like that.
See,
all
they
kinds
need to
of
make a
crazy
movie
shit.
about those people, not
Yeah.
fucking Napoleon.
Yeah.
I mean, they made a lot of Vietnam War
That
movies.
little-
You ever seen Platoon or Apocalypse Now? Those
Charlie
are really
Sheen.
good Vietnam War.
But I need there to
movies.
be a guy. I want there to be one guy at the top.
What do you mean?
Oh,
The main Vietnamese guy.
Oh,
that
the
was running
main
shit.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like,
Who has,
from
like, a sword?
With those
Yeah.
movies, they never show enough from the point of view of the Vietnamese. It's
Yeah.
always from the point of view of the Americans going there and getting fucked up.
Yeah.
That's always the point of view.
Or they make them look bad. They make them look just like They come out like
Yeah.
that. Like they don't give them. They just make them look like barbarians.
That's why I like that movie. It was called All Quiet on the Western Front. It was a war movie, but set from the point of view of the Germans for World War II, which is what you never see. You always see from the point of view of the Americans or like the other Europeans, like the Allied powers, like the English and shit, right? But
Yeah.
this showed exactly what it's like from the German point of view. It'd be cool to see a movie from the Vietnamese point of view what the war was like for them.
Do you think we'll ever get a Hitler movie?
Like with
Jojo
somebody
Rabbit.
playing him.
We got Jojo Rabbit.
That's the Hitler
No,
movie.
like yeah, like a
Heil
straight
Hitler?
like
Heil
Napoleon, but like Hitler.
Nah, I think it's too controversial. I don't. In this day and age,
I don't get why it would be.
I don't get why it would be either.
Yeah.
But I think in this day and age, to get a company to finance it,
No,
it'd be
guys,
very risky.
I can see why that would be bad. Imagine him talking, dude. Imagine a speech of his. The horrible things he'd have to say.
Yeah.
But that's
for
the
it
point
to
of
be Hitler.
the making the movie. You're like, bro, he was wilding.
But imagine like standing
That
through
actor.
like
What triple A list
Somebody
actor
would do
is
it,
gonna
bro.
do it, bro?
Somebody would do it.
Day-Lewis.
Bradley Cooper.
Joaquin Phoenix again.
Who could be Hitler?
It'd have to be a short.
Chris Pratt.
No, it has
He
to
was
be
Mario.
a short.
Philip
a short
Seymour
dude.
Hoffman could have been Hitler, I think.
He could have been a good Hitler.
He could have been a good
R.I.P.
Hitler.
Philip
What?
Seymour Hoffman.
I think
Yeah,
so,
he could have
right?
been a great Hitler, bro.
He
Philip
kinda
Seymour
looks
Hoffman was
like it.
great, dude.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
he nailed
man.
the accent, he has like the kind of
He was an
dramatic
amazing actor.
intensity,
He would just
I
have to
think.
lose weight.
Am I thinking of the right person?
Yeah.
He doesn't
I
look
think
like
so.
Hitler at all.
He could have been a
Well,
good Hitler.
I don't think anybody
bro.
looks just like
Look up.
Hitler.
Look
The
up,
hairline is gone.
Look him up in the movie Capote.
They're gonna have to paint that shit on him.
I don't know who could be Hitler because if you try to get an exact Hitler, those are tough to find. Hitler's the one that kind of
That's a good note to end on, boys. We don't need to explore any more of this Hitler talk.
Hitler's his own vibe.
All right.
It's giving me Hitler vibes.
Take care, everybody.
It's giving Hitler.
Hitler ate. Hitler did not eat. Hitler did not eat. Bye.